You're listening to the silky smooth sounds of Dave Kizerian.
All right, folks. I am excited to bring this camcast to you today and looking forward to some discussion.
Yeet.
Nailed it. Perfect.
Word to your mom.
We're going to call him by one of his many monikers.
I am known as Uncle Radical, a.k.a. Daddy Rads.
I'm just calling
Scoots.
you Scoots. Calling you Scoots all day.
Professor of the Ghetto Arts.
Yeah.
Scoots and Daddy Rads. All right.
Yeah.
Duly noted.
The name Uncle makes me nervous.
Don't worry about it.
You should.
We are in a basement. Do you like puzzles?
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 173 of the most illustrious podcast recorded in apparently a poorly decorated basement. Thanks, guys.
I mean,
It is terrible.
I feel like
God
it's
damn it.
industrial.
But I still don't know how you got that behind the wall.
Don't worry about what is behind the wall or how it got there. Just don't worry
Changed
about
my
it.
life. Definitely helped me with my golf swing.
I cried.
Anyway,
Gavin wrote it once,
and now look at him. He ain't here.
but he's a man.
Or whatever.
Debatable?
Anyway.
Wow.
I am Mike, dear leader, Doc Taste, leader of men, herder of cats. Again, not wearing the comfy pants because I just didn't bother putting them on today.
Well, God damn it.
I wore them all day yesterday.
Thank you for wearing pants.
You're welcome.
Asterisk.
You don't have to lie to the audience.
Don't worry. Don't worry.
Theater of the mind.
Suspension of disbelief, Dave.
Yeah.
As soon as
There
it
you
gets
go.
to be summertime. Oh, Lord. Oh, there will be no pants.
Oh, boy.
Does that apply for all of us?
I mean, you could apply to not wear pants, but, well,
You might not approve it.
yeah, you might not make the cut. I'm sorry. Anyway, I am joined, as always, to my right by the one, the only, the professor of the Ghetto Arts, licensed but not tenured, purveyor of fine shenanigans. Your mine are Uncle Radical. He is Dave Scoots Raleigh.
Wow.
You know, this finely bottled amber liquid that is also apparently gluten-free.
Oh, is it really?
35% shenanigans by volume.
Oh, well then.
That makes sense why I'm having so much shenanigans right now.
Oh my.
Wow.
He's having a lot of shenanigans. It's the birthday boy.
Yeet. Wow.
Damn. He is the Lord of the Boards. Happy birthday, Zack.
Merry birthday, Zach.
Yeet. Wait, no, I'm an adult.
Yeah,
Did
haven't
your
sounded the
fan
same.
club wish you a happy birthday?
Yes, they did.
Good.
Merry birthmas, you filthy animal.
Thank you, Dave. And thank you to all who had said birthday to me on this fine day.
Attaboy. Anyway, and joining us are our illustrious guests. You may know them by, let's see.
I know these people.
You may know one of our guests from his many appearances on television or his previous appearance on this podcast. You may know the other one if you've ever been to a NASA event and seen a man riding around in a golf cart with a bunch of googly eyes on it. They are Dave Kizerian and Matt Guiver.
Yo, everyone.
There you go.
Matt's the one with the face for television.
Yeah, that's what people tell me.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, people told me I had a face only a mother could love, so I asked my mom, and she asked me if I thought about radio.
Here you are.
damn.
Wow.
Yes. They are our NASA Utah region directors.
Yeah, happy to be here, folks.
Yep, we appreciate
Send your
it.
questions our way. Let us know if you have any thoughts or questions about the season. We're definitely here to help, and we want to make this program the biggest program it can be.
Yes, they're talking about the NASA program, not necessarily the podcast. But you know what? One will
It's a
bolster
mutual relationship.
one
It
will
is.
bolster the other.
You always do, for
Symbiotic.
sure.
That's true.
Yeah.
I definitely have a question, though.
Okay. Well,
When are we going back to the moon? Wait, no, wrong NASA.
Yes,
Sorry.
wrong.
Sorry.
I see what you did there. Very easy.
Never heard that joke before.
When are you
Oh,
guys
really?
gonna?
Huh.
We had it first.
When are you guys gonna have a project car called The Opportunity?
I have
When are
lots
you
of-
going to have one called The Opportunity?
I think I'm up
I
to
already have one called
8,
Opportunity.
maybe
Do you have
9.
one called Curiosity?
Yeah.
You know what that does to cats, don't you?
Isn't that
I
the
do,
other
and I'm
name
a
for
cat
Paul Mitchell?
person. I prefer not to recognize that.
Depends on the day of the week. Yeah.
All right. Let me get through.
Good God, we're already off the rails.
Yes, we are. We are at Cam Automag on all of the social medias. These guys are at NASA Utah on the social medias.
Word.
So if you have any issues, there you go. You know how to get a hold of us and them now. You can find this podcast on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, pretty much everywhere you find your podcasts. If we are not in some place and you want us to be there, let me know. But so far, none of you have, so I guess we're everywhere we need to be.
Everywhere you want to be.
Zach is showing us a
TM.
picture of a Volvo.
$500.
Ooh, okay.
It's about 600 too much, I'm sorry.
1,800.
No.
P1800 ESs are great cars.
No.
Nah, not that one, though.
I mean, not that one.
No, not that one.
SR20 DET.
God, as much as I hate SRs, I'd almost agree with you.
Yeah.
Hayabusa
You and I are
motor.
gonna have a problem.
Shout out to Biggie.
Well,
I only like the VVL SRs.
No.
Yeah.
all right.
Don't be foolish. I know they're played out, but trust me. it's
Oh,
worth
Oh,
it.
it's not the played out thing that I'm worried about. I like LS swaps.
Maybe we're going to have to get into that later.
We'll
it feels
get-
like that's a hot topic. You're
we'll-
pushing on.
We'll get into that later.
I'll push on that hot button
Later.
later.
Fight about it.
Wow.
Don't worry. You'll have plenty of opportunities to fight Dave. Or
Yeet.
Scoots here. There we go. Anyway.
Scoots.
If you are appreciating these shenanigans that we've got going on and the shenanigans we have planned for the rest of this year, please feel free to support us in these shenanigans by subscribing to us on Patreon. Patreon.com/CamAutomag. You can subscribe for as little as $1 or up to, I think the limit is like $150,000 a month.
Yeah, 15,000 a month.
15,000. Damn.
Let's just add another zero there for good measure.
Listen,
I mean, we were joking about the what was it? The
$610,000.
$610,000 a month.
Yeah,
we
the-
hand you the keys to this thing, all the creative rights. We basically just walk away.
you give me that kind of money, sure. It's all yours.
And then we're going PWC racing, right?
Damn
We're
right.
Amateur PWC racing.
Yep.
You're damn right.
Go see if we can clinch the GTA West challenge, 2019 championship.
I'm
Yeah,
in.
Do that.
There we go.
I'm in. Okay.
Perfect.
Wait, we already missed round one.
Damn
It
it.
doesn't matter.
There's
Most of those
two
guys are
more.
gonna miss round
Don't
two.
worry.
We could backdoor this. We're good.
We'll still get our participation ribbon. Don't worry.
How many trophies
that's
are they
right.
handing out?
Apparently they handed out 21 trophies out of 26 entries. It's a good
Wow.
program.
That's
Wow.
amazing.
So did the last 5 people get mad that they didn't get a trophy or what?
I'm sure they were furious, and they're never coming back.
Did they get a certificate?
They sat
or
on the
something?
couch for over 3 minutes pouting.
Ah,
Over 3 minutes.
That's all it takes.
I don't even cook my ramen.
Do you know how
that
much
long.
money those guys make every minute, though? I mean, it's
God.
yeah.
yeah.
I mean, I'm still only worth enough to where it's worth my time to pick up a penny. So
There we go. And
Good luck.
speaking of patrons, we have 2 new ones.
yeah.
Shout out to Devin Creasy and Ayrton Little.
Oh,
Yeah.
sweetheart.
Is it little or little?
I don't know. He's going to come on here one day and he's going to tell us about
Beautiful.
No,
I mean,
this
anybody
is
with
Utah.
the.
This is Utah. It's little. Those
But
are-
I'm
those
just
are
saying,
B's.
he's got the name Ayrton. Like he's got some big shoes to fill.
He goes by Lil A.
it.
Damn,
Well,
Wow.
Lil A.
Wow.
well,
He's
Ayrton-
I'll tell you, he's a hard-working young man, though.
yes, he is.
He was, I saw him last night out at the track, and he had his entire shop cleaned out, and he was building all new shelves because he had more go-karts that he's maintaining this year,
Oh.
trying to make money so he can race with NASA.
Right, because he just picked up a Spec Miata.
Yeah, he's
I
got
like
a Spec
that.
Miata, and
like
he
that.
he maintains a fleet of other people's go-karts.
Yeah. So,
Kid's got a plan. He's got a vision. I
Yep.
like it.
That's right.
So-
So, and he's donating to you guys. Like, what a
yeah.
supporter.
He's
What a
both-
guy.
Both of them
Shout
came
out.
at the $10 level, which means
Whoa.
they're going to get some cam stickers in addition to being added to the super secret Cam Shenanigans Facebook group,
Oh, yeah,
where
you
we
mentioned
do a whole lot of shit posting in there. It's fun.
Hey, Matt,
That's
remember what
literally all we
Facebook was
do.
like?
No,
Don't worry, I hadn't changed much.
Instagram.
Attaboy.
There you go.
Yes.
Insta-facey space.
Same thing, but more pictures, less talk.
Yes.
I like it.
But for anything $5 and up, you get access to that Facebook group. You get Patreon bonus stuff, and you get the Thursday episodes at least a day early. So,
I'm in for $4.99.
that's delightful. We had one person subscribe for 10 minutes at $5, and then drop down to $1.
Rest in peace, Incognito.
And
Got his stickers, right? So he's happy.
No, they didn't. Like, it was literally like I got my phone refreshed, and I got the 2 emails, Incognito has subscribed for $5, and then Incognito has changed their donation to $1.
Oh, that's fine.
Oh, crap. Did I say 5?
Yeah, and I'm just like, it was one of those, like, I see what you're trying to do, and I appreciate it.
He's
Five?
contributing $1 a month.
Better
Good for
make
him.
it one.
They stopped contributing last month.
Oh.
But it's okay. We got
Maybe
Rest
he
in
thought you
peace,
were something
Incognito.
else.
I hope you kicked him out of the Facebook group.
They were never in the Facebook group.
Spam
We
automat?
actually have no idea who Incogcheeto is.
No, like,
It is
nothing.
the Cam Automag Mystery of the Year.
Yeah, so...
I'll
None
get
of
to
us
the
is going
bottom
to
of this.
reveal ourselves as them.
You know, as much as I would love to do that, it's not. I don't
You just
have
got to put the girlfriend on
capacity
this.
for
She'll
that.
figure it out. She'll just go on there and.
I don't
figure it
God, yeah, women will dig up all kinds of crazy
out. Oh
shit.
yeah.
Listen,
Done deal.
problem solved.
Yeah.
Ask any of my ex-girlfriends.
Man. And while we're doing shout out to Ricky from San Pete Grease and Grub. He reached out to me, said he is listening to us while he's working in his garage on his wagon.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh, sick.
And I
Right
said,
on, man.
And I
Wagon
said,
life.
we are just like your friends who would come over and not help and, not really do anything.
Cheerleading is a big deal.
Yeah,
At
right.
least we're out of the way.
Yeah, exactly.
A couple of beers, you're there for moral support, goes a long ways.
Yeah, listen, I mean, if the jack stand slips and your car is crushing you, we can't help you. But then again, that's to say we were going to help you in the first place.
Damn.
I'm with you in spirit.
Listen,
I have accomplished a lot with cheerleaders, I assure you.
oh,
Many cars are on the track today because of cheerleaders.
there we go.
I'm a good cheerleader.
Cheerleaders and really good booze.
Yep,
Yeah.
absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
There we
It's the
go.
lifeblood
Even
of
cheap
all.
booze, honestly.
Yeah,
It just gets there.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, the stuff in a plastic bottle, like you can do that, right?
Yep.
You're saying my booze are cheap?
I mean, that's a glass bottle, so.
So
I would
no.
fancy.
I mean, if I hit you with it, you would hurt.
Please don't.
God, when Zach came into the basement, he was wearing like his coat and his beanie, and he just had a brown paper bag in his hand. And he's like, "I brought something," and he put the bag down. And I'm like, if it was just the resounding thud of plastic, you would have just looked like the drunk you. That would have just been perfect.
I give you 10 years.
I'll take
Wow.
the-
I gave myself 3, so thank you.
Yeah, I'm
You're
taking
welcome.
I'm taking smart money's on the under there. So
I bid $1, Bob.
there you go.
We need that one.
No, I'm just calling it right now. By the time you're 31, you're still not going to have a fucking clue what you're doing. You're just going to be plastered the whole time.
Do you have any clue what you're
But
doing?
you're going to have a sick race car.
Oh, fuck yeah.
Well, wait, when I'm 31, will I have any idea what I'm doing?
Car.
Yeah,
well,
there we
I'm
go.
I'm currently 31, and no.
I have aspirations and dreams to meet.
Let's see if I can get this. I don't know if I can do this, guys.
I think you
Don't
got
worry.
it.
Pay no mind.
Don't worry.
It's okay.
While we're doing that, I'm going to read off some birthdays. Happy
We're going
birthday!
to use someone else's longer arms.
That's
There we
okay.
go.
There we go. Hey-oh.
Happy birthday!
Hashtag
to-
selfie. Oh, my God.
Yay!
There it is.
So, happy
totally
birthday
awful, by the
to Matt Dillenbeck, the aforementioned chairman of the board here. Josh Putnam, Jason Berry, Nick Pressure, homie from the Northwest. OG homie, James Dahl, Manimal.
Mm-hmm.
Can't wait to see you again, buddy. Dustin Patton and Sean Zaragoza.
Yeah.
People share my birthday?
Yes.
How does that,
I mean,
how does
Matt,
that happen?
Matt's birthday technically is not today,
Oh.
But
it's.
Oh, when is it?
no, well,
it's-
none of these I mean,
I think it's the 16th.
no. The only two, Zach, your birthday is today, and Josh Putnam's birthday is today. Everybody else is like,
Sometime this week ish.
let's see, it goes from whatever I think yesterday or a couple days ago to Sunday.
Beautiful.
So there you go.
Beautiful.
All right.
Merry Birthmas, all you beautiful,
Yes.
beautiful creatures.
What the hell? Okay.
That's amazing.
Yes, he's delightful. Thank you for showing us pictures on this audio medium.
Theater of the mind, kids. Theater of the mind.
Just imagine Zach being glorious in picture form.
Zach was hanging
That's
off
me.
the side of a cage.
Yeah, that's why I said imagine him being. The people can't see you, Zach.
well, I thought you were like being like super sarcastic there. I was like,
No.
I mean, that's
For those on the podcast, it really is a picture of him.
Yeah.
for the rest of
it's
you.
literally a picture of me. You are not wrong.
Nope.
Just start drinking. We need you incoherent by the second episode.
They got to wake up pretty early in the morning to get one past old Dave Kizerian there. Anyway,
Thank you.
we have some GT Sport Challenge, whatnot. Yeah, so for you two over there on the other side of the table, yeah,
Yes.
we have decided that we are going to throw our full
yes.
weight behind
Yes, quite.
GT Sport on the PS4, and we're having our second season of this little lap battle thing in the game.
Oh.
Yes.
I
Because
understand.
we're all armchair racers.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think I follow.
Yeah. So we have finished up round one, and we had. I mean, listen, it's a new series. It was early in the first season, so it's okay that we only had 4 people doing it. The challenge was, an ND Miata, however much power, however little weight, however much tire you wanted to put on that thing, around the Red Bull Ring short course. And it came down with Trent Nathan Tanner, Evil Trent in 4th place. Pizza
Go
Stranger,
faster, Trenton.
Pizza Stranger, the man who would be sitting at the end of the table here, who was supposed to be sitting at the end of the table here, but,
He's never coming back.
I miss you.
Children are, again, like for the 3rd week in a row, his children have been sick or something.
I told him I'd buy them from him for $6.
The kidneys are still good.
I said
So-
$6 a piece.
Listen.
A piece.
It's still harvestable. Anyway, then Brandon McConkey in 2nd place, and friend of the program, co-director of this little series, Alex Crane, taking the win.
God, I should have knocked out a couple of laps here on your PlayStation last week.
Yeah.
Should have done it because I really feel like I could be up there in the 53s.
Oh, yeah.
So,
I feel like I could do it.
How are the points calculated? Because those just look random.
It was explained when we first did it. It's basically like, I believe it's very similar to the F1 Constructors Championship. So
completely random.
yeah, exactly.
Based on how much money they donate.
I mean, really,
Wow.
I mean, the guy in charge of this show right now is in 4th place, so I don't know how random it actually is.
yeah. So he's not getting a lot of breaks. However, so him and Alex brought up a point that the line everybody was taking, like the natural line on the course, had you put 2 wheels like over the curbing, and they wanted to make that a penalty, on Friday, but we all kind of decided that was going to be a bad idea. Just
You can't do it mid-race.
No.
You can't change the series of the course.
Yeah. So no. So now it's going to be just keep it on track.
You just give them a warning, like in PwC, right?
Yeah.
And a huge tire wall.
Yeah. All that stuff, So, don't put 2 wheels over the curbs or in the grass. That'll be a DQ. So, and since we're making you post videos, we will actually be able to see that.
Oh, right, police it. Good.
Yeah.
That's how we police things. It's perfect.
Yeah. So, and then, but I don't think you guys are putting in polls to award championship points.
It comes down to that sometimes.
Well, all right. But I mean, are you like putting it out there to the people? Because that's what
No.
that's what this is.
No.
So
they
we
don't get a vote.
Okay. Well, we
It's
have
not
some,
a Democratic Party.
No. So
we're
we
the-
have.
I will give you each $20 if I can vote.
No, this is.
I've been
You can vote for whatever you want.
We'll take your $20.
I've been asking for years to be able to protest things, but still no.
I have
no,
funds.
I just
My
I
wife's
just want
been
to.
asking for years to throw a competition yellow.
We have protest forms. I'll just give you a few. You can pre-fill them out.
There we go.
Put paper on whoever you want.
There we go. Just wandering
it.
around.
Throw
I like it.
It's part of it. You just got to throw paper on people
Just
sometimes.
Just give me some authority, damn it.
No. It's not authority. Let's not be confused. You're just
Okay.
throwing paper
Oh,
on
no.
them.
It's a piece of paper.
Okay.
And I get $50 for every protest, so
All right.
just throwing paper on people.
There we go.
Can I use sticky notes?
No, there's a real.
every day.
Wow, I clicked.
Tight.
I clicked something when
Yes,
I
you
moved that
did.
mouse.
There we go.
not
That was
appropriate.
intense.
We'll keep it down there.
Not the appropriate response. There.
Yeah, perfect. Anyway, so we have some proposed changes. Let's see, an additional point for the first person to post a time.
Oh,
So
okay. That's why. This makes this less random.
yeah, so
I now understand this.
yeah, so I mean, it's only 1 point, but it's also the idea of you just let's say you're listening to this on Tuesday, the day it releases, going home Tuesday night, firing up the old PS4, pounding out some laps in an NSX, an unlimited NSX around.
I don't
Fuji
have a
Speedway.
PS4.
Well, don't
Neither
worry.
do I.
Don't worry. We have one here if you would like to take a swing at this.
I may have to take a break from this conversation to go warm up.
And you,
I've been putting time in the simulator. I don't know if you all saw that. I posted about that this week.
Ah,
What
Yeah.
we need to do is we need to have the other TV on this wall.
it would be a lot, but the problem is it's just like the concrete foundation I feel weird about.
In
since,
this weird
since this is
basement
ornamental,
that we
Hang
just
on
talked
the
about.
rafters.
I mean, we could.
We just discussed this.
Listen. All right, we'll get... Anyway, the other rule changes. Let's see. A poll for the person who had the most stylish lap, a poll for the person who put down the smoothest lap, and a poll to vote on who had the best livery.
interesting.
Yes.
I
and-
don't have time for this.
Yeah, no. These are very interesting.
Let me race a body in white. Let me just show you all how to do this, and let me take home the championship.
Hot damn.
I'd like to say that, but I'm not that good at simulators.
Oh, it's all right. This is going to be the furthest thing from a simulator because, as you can see over there, there's no wheel, there's no pedals. It's all controller in this house.
Yeah, fair point.
So,
Do you own an Xbox One by any chance?
Yes, it's packed away very far in storage. Though.
Okay.
There.
You
Is that a Forza thing?
Yes.
you said simulator. Are you talking like?
You didn't see my
legit?
simulator post?
It's
I
a
don't think I
treadmill
follow
and some Hot Wheels.
Who doesn't follow who?
Oh,
Oh, snap.
anyway,
Wait, you don't follow me?
Let me-
I'm Lord of the Boards.
before we get too far into
Let me bring you up
this,
to speed.
before we get too far into this, the Week 2 challenge, it is,
Yes.
again, the aforementioned
That's amazing.
the Honda NSX, the N400 class car. It's the time attack rules, so unlimited whatever.
So time attack again. This is the second week in a
So
row
that
we're
is
doing that.
as much power as you want to throw at the car, as much weight as you want to pull out of the car, and as sticky a tire you want to put under the car. However you want to set it up, God bless you. Just live your truth. And this is on the full Fuji Speedway.
This is not the GTS shortcut version.
Yep.
Just
So
want to asterisk that.
yep. So there you go. Good luck. Godspeed. Look forward to seeing some times and some.
Kick ass.
I just want to see some kick-ass liveries.
Ooh.
Yeah. So anyway.
Beautiful.
Are you going to post them on the Cam Auto Instagram page for me?
I mean, I can do some stuff. Like I'll take little screenshots. But if you,
Please.
yeah. I mean, if you want to just fire up Facebook and just go over to the
No.
Cam page, just don't worry. You don't have to do. All you got to do is Facebook.com/CamAutomag, and there will be a bunch of GT Sport videos, along with.
Don't make me go there.
Okay, fine, Matt.
Just cross-platform for me, would you? Just post to all social media platforms.
Fine, Matt. I'll just.
And by all social media platforms, he means Instagram.
No, only.
That's it.
It just means the one.
Touche.
I mean, Twitter is far too presidential for us.
I don't have tiny enough hands. I can't do
Hashtag burning fire or tire fire.
Hashtag
Exactly.
fire.
Dumpster fire.
Exactly.
Either or. Oh, anyway, let's talk. Yes, we have some news, and we also have ourselves to promote here.
Yeah. CamAutoswag.com.
Yes.
Go check it out. We've got T-shirts, we've got bags, we've got hoodies, we've got beanies. We've got all kinds of good stuff going on there. Tell me, dear leader, can we still get a Pinto Go Boom T-shirt?
Last I checked, you could.
Oh, how about that?
And you still can for $20.
Oh, man. Y'all need to get up on that. I
Yep.
see you are wearing the
Yes, I am.
Pinto Go Boom.
Yes, I am.
I'm so
You've
glad.
been wearing it in every picture you've posted of yourself since you got it.
I mean, I've only worn it actually
Every
no.
day since you got it.
Yeah, I mean, pretty much. It's getting gross and disgusting. I need to get another one or several, which you should do as well.
Indeed.
Yes, I should.
Yes.
By the way, guys, they still have the iPhone case. I'm still rocking mine.
yes.
The Cam logo has mostly worn off, but I drop this phone several times a day, and my iPhone X is still pretty.
Yep.
I'm so glad to see.
Seriously, the best case I have ever purchased.
Yeah.
And I technically didn't even purchase this. I think Trent bought it for
Yes,
me.
Trent did buy it for you.
But anywho, that's beside the point.
yeah, no,
You've
it's
saved my $1,000 mini PC.
we are warming up, but it's still kind of hoodie weather, so it is perfect time for the Cam zip-up hoodie.
But even if you don't want to purchase a zip-up hoodie, you could still get a long-sleeve T-shirt.
Yep, there you go.
Boom.
All of these fine products are available at CamAutoswag.com.
That supports us.
Yes.
And you can look good, too.
Yep.
So I'm pretty much under the impression that Pinto Go Boom is now also March's T-shirt of the month.
I think it's just going to be the shirt for a while.
We're just going to have that, so you guys can just keep buying that.
Don't worry, it's one less thing for me to do a month, so
That's okay.
works for me.
I'm so glad to see my words on a shirt.
Hey, where's the
Cool.
pickup option?
The what? Oh no, we don't have. Do you?
We don't do those.
Oh
here.
no, we don't
These
have.
drop ship.
These
You're
are
fucking me here, aren't
These
you?
are made to order. No, Matt. God, this first NASA write-up's just going to be real interesting. Just keep talking, buddy. Good God. I heard he had Ian.
There was car racing. P.S. We hate Matt.
Remember that one
I just-
time Matt bitched because he couldn't get a T-shirt?
I want it right now. Where's instant gratification? That's how this works, right? I push the button on my phone, I get the thing, and it's done.
The instant gratification is watching your account go down.
Matt, these are made to order. They're not sitting around in my basement, which you apparently don't like.
I'm sitting around in your basement, so I just feel like the sweatshirt should be here.
Love of God. I'll give you a random bootleg DVD. Will that shut you up? I have some.
No.
He legitimately does.
I don't even think I have a DVD player anymore.
Do
You have an Xbox?
No.
We said you did have an Xbox.
Well, it's in storage.
So you have a DVD player still?
It's
Somewhere.
an Xbox One. It's probably not a DVD.
Oh, yeah.
I played a DVD in my
It'll-
Xbox One before.
If it'll play a Blu-ray, it'll play a DVD.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So that's
Regardless,
God. Well,
we'll just go ahead and we'll move on from murdering that horse and go into something else that's murdered.
yes. Remember that dumb bill that was working its way through the state legislature? The one would give you an affirmative defense, quote unquote, for blowing a red light.
I've been blowing them for weeks.
Ah,
Yeah,
well,
I actually
weeks?
did that.
I've been doing
I
this for
legitimately
years.
did that.
yeah. Well, I mean, some people have.
I
but,
do the same thing to black flags.
Anyway, that guy's waving.
Unacceptable.
That guy's
Run
waving.
red lights all you like, but don't run the black flag.
I've never been on a track before, so
That guy's waving his black T-shirt at me again. Anyway, no, the bill that would give you that affirmative defense, HB 151, died in the Senate Transportation Committee because it was opposed by pretty much everybody: law enforcement, prosecutors, cities, UDOT. People with-
wow, even UDOT knows that's dumb.
Well, yeah, it's
That
because
takes a lot.
Well, it's because Ken Ivory, rich fella who doesn't necessarily play by the rules the rest of us do, said, it's a simple common sense solution to this apparently rampant problem, which isn't really a rampant problem.
It's not a rampant problem. The issue I find is that these lights are not they don't ever cycle properly because they don't care to program them correctly.
Yeah.
If UDOT did their job, we wouldn't have to.
Subjective.
Yeah. But it's one of
Yes.
those, like,
Asterisk.
all
Yes.
of all of Ken Ivory's stuff, like, all of his evidence, all of his stuff supporting the bill was very anecdotal. Like,
He said the
This one time
malfunctioning lights.
at Baden Camp.
exactly.
Right.
He,
This one
he
time.
says malfunctioning lights are common enough that we've all been there and the bill is needed. No, malfunctioning lights are common enough. That tells me that UDOT needs to pull their head out of their ass, not that we need another bill to mandate these things.
Wasn't there a bill saying UDOT fix your shit?
I mean, that's there.
Technically, I mean, they always add legislature, but they never remove legislature.
But of course.
No, there are plenty of bills and statutes that exist in the law books that repeal something else.
Right.
It's just like the law book will never get smaller; it will only grow.
We're going to write a law to remove the other law, but that's just another law.
Yep, fun. But don't worry, Ken Ivory said he'll be back next year.
I'll
See
be
you
back.
then.
But it's dead. It's dead in the water. So
Yes, it's.
Ken Ivory can come back after that whole fornication law gets repealed.
Haha, perfect.
Wow.
See, he gets it. He knows how to use it.
Yeah, Matt's a young soul,
Uh,
or whatever.
He's the grumpy old man on the front lawn.
indeed.
We said soul. We said young soul.
He hit the yeet button. There you go.
Properly, he used it. Fuck you, Dave.
It's the right punctuation.
Anyway, let's see. We have UMC has finally released their full schedule for the year.
Hey.
Yes, there are some.
What month are we in? March?
We're in March. We're at middle of March.
Second week of March, yep.
You know, so better
Late than ever.
Better late
Exactly.
than never, yes. Of
Yes.
course, because of the delay of the sale, there are fewer major events.
Reasons.
Yes.
Yeah.
And-
But that's okay because this is a good place to go up from for 2020.
Don't worry. It still gives them time to do the improvements and all those other things that they said they're going to do.
I am incredibly excited to see what is in store for UMC in the future.
Jerry, you mind if we get back to the task?
Oh no.
Well, listen. In addition to the NASA Enduro and the Trey Quad, whatever the next level of Duro is going to be.
And 5 other NASA weekends.
Oh, there are so many NASA weekends. In addition to all of the amazing local racing that you should come out and watch, there is going to be the Nitro World Games are returning.
Ooh.
Yeah, Moto America Superbike is going to be back in June.
That's a NASA weekend?
Yep. And then,
That's right.
do you like your crap can racing?
I love crap can racing.
Because we have the Lucky Dog, Salty Dog Sprint Duro at the end of May, and at the end of July, Champ Car comes back.
Beautiful.
Boy, howdy. We run the gamut out there.
Yeah,
it's
from
beautiful.
From the highest level of motorsports to the most average level of motorsports, right?
Sure. Yeah. There we go.
It's fun for everyone.
Yeah, there's also going to be drifting. That schedule's out there for that.
They have a
Lots
quite
of-
full drifting.
Yeah,
schedule.
there's a lot
There's
of
also
Friday
motorcycle
nights.
racing.
Hmm?
There's motorcycle racing.
Motorcycle
too.
racing,
Yeah.
car racing, obviously, but there is a very full drifting schedule this year.
There
also.
is. We've been working with everybody out there, and we've finally been able to kind of get back into the whole drift and drag Friday night thing that we had going on with RMR.
That's right.
Which is really cool. And for those of you that don't know, UMC will be posting a little bit more information in the future about this. But there is word that they will be doing a kind of street-style drag thing on the front straight.
I
So-
heard rolling start, but I'm excited to see what they end up with.
I would like to see that as well. Yeah, I'm
I know-
happy either way because
know-
this is going to really bring a lot of good flavor.
Yeah.
Agreed.
So
I know Rolling Start was never a huge hit at RMR.
They
No,
did them at RMR?
yeah, they did a couple.
they didn't
of them.
have very much lead in, but they were
You
doable.
don't have a lot of room.
No,
Yeah.
They did it like the last hour of the night, and I
Huh. What is that for? Is it for...
it was really just for people who were like, "Hey, we want to do a couple of rolling starts," and there's like 6 other people in grid, so they're like, "Hey, you know what's good?" Let's
Yeah.
Oh, so
give it
like
a
I've
shot.
done a billion launch from the dig, but I want to try something different.
Right,
Yeah.
exactly.
I mean,
And
I know why
there,
UMC wants to do
yeah.
it, but it's a different reason.
yeah, and then there were a couple of events this past summer. One of which I believe was sponsored by Red Tide Motorsports, Red Tide Marketing. They had some kind of a drag day. I was out there taking a bunch of pictures and a couple of snippets of video, but they had an entire segment of racing that was roll racing.
Oh, okay.
Interesting.
So it was actually pretty cool. There was,
So they have
there was
a
some
way
good
to
flavor
bracket it
there.
or
So
something?
I'm sure there's some science to it. I don't know. I like drag racing, but I don't follow that
Nuance, per
Yeah,
se.
I
Sure.
don't
Yeah.
follow the
Fair enough.
nitty gritty details.
I wonder if
And then is the drifting in the West Paddock?
Drifting
Yep.
is going to be in the West Paddock because the Lucas Oil Off-Road Series. Wow, sorry, that's kind of tough to say.
Yeah.
The Lucas Oil Off-Road Series is not going to be at UMC this year. We are going to be taking that kind of pit road area off over by.
Yeah. So you don't have to be in the dirt so much.
Right, we're not going to be parking in the gravel. We're actually going to be using the gravel area leading in and that road leading in as staging, and we are going to use all of the West Paddock as available track space.
That'll be awesome.
So our
Yeah.
layouts are going to be larger.
Yeah,
We're going to have 2 layouts as we experimented with last season. So there's going to be kind of like a little donut box figure 8 L-shaped thing you can kind of get a feel of your car for. And then we also have the large track area. So there will be a lot of fun there. Again, like I said, a lot of Friday nights. It's going to be something like 5 or 5:30 to whenever they shut us down, so dark, so 8, 9, something like that.
Whenever those grumpy old men in Erda calling noise complaints.
Yep.
Exactly. So a lot of those, we have an event the same weekend as the Import Spring show-off. Then we also do have 4 big Saturday events. We also have a surprise event on October 5th.
Yeah.
Surprise!
Surprise. Anywho, so lots of good stuff this season. We're going to be working our way into this new relationship with the new UMC owners. Hopefully trying to get 2020 to be a really kick-ass season. So it's going to be great.
My only question about the drags, going back to the drags, is there any NHRA?
Not yet.
Okay.
No, this is all going to just kind of fill the void that
Midnight Drags.
that RMR is leaving us.
I remember
From what I understand, the drag strip that UMC is building is planned to be NHRA sanctioned and legal.
Yeah,
So-
that would make sense.
right. I mean, that was something that's a bit of a niche that's kind of left unfilled here in Utah. I mean, the next closest NHRA raceway is in Vegas,
Yeah.
which, I mean, they've just put 2 more lanes in. So
Do they really?
yeah, it's a
Really?
4-lane drag strip.
Sweet.
Wow.
As
Do they
of
run all 4 at the same time?
they can, depending on the series.
I have seen footage of them
Really?
doing 4 wide.
As
That
a
sounds sick.
matter of fact,
It's amazing.
last year at LS Fest when I went, they were actually running. They were running
Yeet.
all 4.
Wrong one.
Wow.
There you go.
Whatever.
We're working on it. Wow.
Dave's
I like it.
Dave's getting into it. He's exploring the space. He's figuring it out. Yeah, there you go.
Oh my God, is that?
I'm trying to find video of this because I want to see how beautiful this is.
But yeah. So the Las Vegas Strip is actually 4 lanes wide.
Yeah.
I don't know if UMC is going to be doing that.
They don't need to.
They really don't.
No, they don't.
But
They don't need to be
that
doing
would-
4. They need to be doing 6.
It would be
Gotta be
hilariously
big in
entertaining.
Vegas. Fuck that
Damn
place.
right.
If it was 6, it would be all of the cars at once.
Yes.
One run,
No.
it's over.
We have
More
a
than-
few more than 6 drag racers here in the state.
You gotta
Now,
go.
here's the thing.
Courtney
I think
Brown.
I was
alone.
thinking like top level, like funny car.
no. I mean,
Alcohol
Okay, I'll give you
Dragster or
that.
something.
Yeah. You're right.
I feel like there's probably not even that many.
Yeah. Now you're really getting into it.
and the people that have that probably just
I
go to
was
Vegas anyway.
surprised though because when we had the Night of Fire, I know one guy was local, but everyone else drove in. But there was 10 jet cars racing.
Oh, wow.
Yeah,
10 jet cars.
10
It was either
4 wide? That would be insane.
Yeah.
Would that just be the coolest?
6
that
wide
would be
would be
like
better.
That'd be
Holy
like the
shit.
Thunderbirds air show, just in a quarter-mile strip of pavement.
Yes.
That'd be remarkable.
we left like after the first 6 races because they did them all night, and like we could hear them all the way down the highway. It was crazy.
That's pretty
vision.
great.
Also, I watched
pretty
them burn the car too.
Nice.
Nice.
Didn't they light a PT Cruiser on fire? Is that what that
Dude,
was?
they like
What?
lit,
Who cares?
they lit like
Yeah.
half the oval on fire with that thing.
Who's the cruiser? What's the turbo one called? No, who cares?
Exactly.
The
They're good
PD
for parts.
Cruiser Turbo.
Is that what it is?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're really
That
good
is-
parts
sounds
owners. They're
stupid.
terrible cars as they are.
You can harvest them for pretty good stuff.
There's so many people
They're
down
they're
there.
amazing for
Yeah.
they're amazing
Yeah.
for big breaks.
Thanks for showing
other cars.
our radio audience that photograph.
As Matt's eyes get a lot bigger.
Theater
We'd
of the
like to
mind.
I mean,
confirm
that's-
that Zach did show us
Yes.
yet
He
another
is-
video.
Look it
No,
up, folks.
or- yeah, there
the
is-
Vegas
wow.
4-wide drag race strip is
How many trees?
No, they've done. I can't remember where it was, but they actually did 4 wide. Like I think it was Top Fuel drag racing.
This is Top
And-
Fuel.
And then there was another one where they did Top Fuel versus Funny Car, just head to head.
Wow.
And
Like 2 and 2.
no,
Gnarly.
just like at some different track where it was just
Well, because it's like
one-on-one.
3.5 seconds and 4.5 seconds, right?
Yeah,
Pretty
and it was
much, yeah.
yeah, and I just remember all the Funny Car guys were like, "Well, we know we're going to get destroyed," but one guy's just like, "I know how I can get them.
I
I'm
got
going to get
this."
one of these guys to red light." So he's he's ready to go, and then just off the brake, just a second, doesn't red light himself.
Right.
but
They
just
play
like,
those little games.
Yeah, didn't do it. Okay, now we're watching.
Please
a video.
pause.
Wow. Okay.
Thanks.
This is great, Zach.
I can see the bottom
4
of your
top
phone.
fuel racers. Oh, wow.
Huh.
Man,
Yeah, no, 4 top
That's-
fuel races. I can't imagine the noise,
I mean,
cacophony.
did you see
Cacophony.
the
yo,
like the screen shook?
Yeah.
The camera
Yeah.
couldn't even figure what was going on.
Everything shook.
Speaking of that, I actually have a video from the start tower of one of our races. Not to throw a sorry, but it was several years ago. We had
Charlottesville has
like 45 cars in Thunder or something like that. The
Ah,
top 10 were like
yeah.
the top 10 were bitchin' fast cars, and same thing. Like we green flag, and the whole camera just like
Good
goes
Lord.
to shit
Just everything just goes to hell.
for
Yeah.
like 30 seconds as all the cars go by. It was pretty remarkable.
that
Yeah.
actually sounds like a really good time.
We had video last year, maybe late 2017. Trans Am car takes the green flag.
Naturally.
And he was back
Yeah.
of the field and hung way back. He was just kind of practicing, kind of testing his car. And when he went by, the video just and it was one car.
yeah.
It's
No, that
one
was
car all by itself.
Oh yeah, no, that was one of those things like you felt it. Like you felt it deep in your chest when it went by.
Yeah. So good
So-
stuff.
Yep.
Good
so,
stuff.
So this is something I meant to put on the agenda, but I didn't put on the agenda.
Okay.
So remember that thing we talked about, Tesla closing all of its stores?
Yeah, because they wanted to make the cars cheaper, right? Well, apparently that's a ruse.
We're going to close our stores so we can't sell them. That's how we're going to make the
don't know.
cars cheaper.
Is this an Apple thing? Like demand? Like you,
Oh, no, no.
you reduce
It's-
availability so demand goes up?
No,
Probably.
No.
I mean,
I don't know.
I'm
So-
that sucker. So
No,
I think
so-
it's a thing.
it is.
Yeah. No.
I was told once when I went to buy AirPods
Yeah.
that there aren't any available. And I said, "Well, why not? I just want they made them. I want to buy them." And they're like, "Well, because they want to drive demand up, so they don't release them. We only get 200 a month or whatever, and those are gone right away." So now Tesla's doing it. Because I mean, why
Well-
wouldn't you take a page
Oh,
from
of course.
Of course.
page
no.
from Apple? They're the most
Oh.
successful manufacturer.
Oh
of it.
no, Tesla's lack of inventory is nothing like that. It is their own.
It's
their own
purely-
incompetence.
Fair
They
point.
make
No.
really nice
Fair point.
iPads.
Yes, they do, and they'll sell you a car to go in it.
Sometimes
Right, it's
they
just
break
attached.
them.
Yep. No, so, yeah, they're going to close a bunch of their stores, to drive down prices so you can get that $35,000 Model 3. But now they're walking that back. Now they're just going to close 10 to 30% of the current stores, which is kind of like what they were going to do anyway.
Do we have a store?
We do.
Yes, we
Are
do.
they going to close it?
Probably. It's very sad, and
Sweet.
there's like no foot traffic to it. So.
They're not allowed to sell the cars in
Yeah.
Utah.
So,
I'm okay with that, though.
Well, so here's the thing. Like, all
I mean,
sales...
they have. Sorry, quick side point there. They actually have been given a. There's an addendum to the law that specifically prohibited them, saying that because they are new, innovative, and efficient vehicles, that they are allowed to be sold.
It's like a caveat.
That's the same deal with Vanderhall down in Provo. They are now able to retail their vehicles. I believe specifically the electric car. But
And I knew Vanderhall did, but I thought Tesla was still under that. You can come in and we can show you the car and we can walk you through the process.
Oh, yeah, that's...
And then you have to get on our computer without our help and fill out the request form.
stupid.
Yeah, no, that's...
Right.
I mean, that's still the case in a lot of states, But anyway, so because they're not closing the stores, the 6% cut in price across the board for the vehicles is not going to happen. So that means at the end of this week, prices are actually going to go up on
What's-
everything but that $35,000 Model 3.
what's great is now they're trying to sell all of these other cars at a hefty markup so that they can give you the discount on one model.
Yeah, so, I mean...
But it's the one they promised.
Yep.
It is the one they promised, and to be fair, I mean, they are at least actually owning up to that.
Yep.
I will give
Sorry.
them that.
What is a Tesla?
It is...
It's one of those really fast, sporty blenders.
Exactly. Made by Cuisinart, I believe.
Osterizer.
Ah. Damn.
It's a 4 to 5 seat iPad holder.
Pretty much.
Some of them come
Terrific.
with gull wing doors and a tow hitch.
Yep.
Terrific. What's a tow hitch? Because you got to get towed everywhere? Or?
Aren't they Falcon Wing doors?
Yeah, they are Falcon Wing doors.
Well,
Because they have...
excuse the shit out of my French.
Hey, man. Elon's going to come down here and he's going to yell at you, and then I'm going to hit him with a bat because he broke into my house.
Do you know
Well,
how
I'll talk
much
to him.
money we could potentially make off of that publicity alone?
Elon Musk breaks into my house and I beat him. Yeah, I am there for that. I mean,
I will gladly be bait for this.
He has a flamethrower.
I mean, yeah. I definitely would like to buy anything that lights
So?
things on
I don't
fire
care.
from a company called The Boring Company.
I don't. Okay, let him come in here
He
with the
really is
flamethrower.
a
Well, do you have a
Bond villain.
flamethrower? Do you have a fire extinguisher?
Like, here, okay, we've
I will
said
set this house up like Home Alone.
I'll burn this house down if I have to. I don't
We
care.
have said this
He will be
several
dead
times
before
on
he
the
hits the
podcast.
carpet upstairs, man.
Whoa! We can't kill him. We gotta kidnap him. We gotta tie him to the couch.
Why?
I mean, we really
ransom
need
him.
We
He
really
knows
need
a
to
guy
make
with
this.
a very
himself?
specific set of skills.
I have a very specific set of skills, a particular set of skills.
Bring Liam Neeson too, sure.
Because-
I'll hog tie the both of you.
Yeah, exactly.
Because this is how we get our racing team. We ransom off Elon Musk and
Liam Neeson.
I'd rather just retire at that point.
Here's the thing.
Yeah, no,
I
I'm-
can already see it. The amount of money we're going to have to spend to pull Matt Damon off of some bullshit planet in the middle
Matt
of nowhere
Damon.
is already just going to go ahead and fuck this idea over.
Oh, man.
Matt Damon. Yes, English is like my fourth language. I still speak it better than you. What the fuck?
But isn't Elon Musk busy right now trying to save Iron Man because he's trapped in space?
God
I
damn
don't-
it. I mean, Elon Musk is
he's-
a private island away from being a Bond villain.
He's also getting sued by
He probably has a private island.
I
I'm
guarantee
okay with
he
this,
has a
though.
private island.
I like that he's setting himself up as America's craziest villain.
Yeah. Listen.
Whoa! We
This-
gotta compete. Elon Musk versus
Jeff.
no. Who's the Virgin Galactic guy?
My name Jeff.
No,
Richard Branson.
Richard Branson.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
he's like the good guy though.
Well,
No, dude,
they
he's
are
fucking
kind of
crazy.
parallels, though.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
parallels.
but-
No, I was thinking Jeff from Amazon. What's that guy's name?
Jeff Bezos.
Bezos.
Oh, dude, I had to give half the money away because he just decided to sleep with his friend's wife. Yeah, that dude.
So
Could keep.
I'm gonna create
He
a
could
TV
turn
show.
bald. I mean, he could be evil.
I mean, he's pretty evil. I mean,
Have you seen him with hair though?
No,
That's awful.
it's better without.
so the ball was a good move for him.
So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna create a TV show.
I mean, I've never seen an 8-ball with a 5 o'clock shadow, so
where we put all three of them. Sir Richard Branson, because he's a sir. He's a legal sir.
Sir Richard Branson.
Jeff Bezos.
Okay.
Elon Musk.
And what?
Give them all a Boring Company flamethrower.
There we
Spicy.
They would work together and take over the world.
go. Yeah.
No.
Oh,
Why do you
yeah.
want to? Why do you want to put them together? That just seems.
Don't
Now,
arm
see,
them.
here's
I'm gonna
the
watch
thing,
it.
and
Amazing.
then Elon gets all the Infinity Stones, and everybody starts fucking disappearing, and it's just a bad time. It's just a
50%
bad
of
time.
America disappears.
Yeah. Then suddenly
The other 50% suddenly driving Model S's.
Yeah. Then suddenly Good Trent comes back
At
to
a
the
hefty
basement. And me and
markup.
him are going to have to save the goddamn world.
One trash pan at a time.
God in heaven. So there we go.
Good God.
Wow.
So if you want to invest in this idea, check out Cam.
Jerry, you mind if we get back to the task at hand?
You cut him off. He was going to do a good thing, Dave.
I don't care.
I do. God.
In lieu of birthday spanking.
Patreon.com. No, you were going to. Never mind. You did
You are
right,
not
Dave.
touching my rear end.
You did right, Dave. He was going to say
Yeah.
the wrong damn thing.
Exactly.
Patreon.com/CamAutoMag.
Oh, you don't want swag?
I mean, we get.
Just do it!
It's better for us if you do the Patreon thing.
It really is.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Anyway,
You know what else you can start buying soon?
I mean, at some point,
The C8 Corvette.
yes.
Is that the one with no engine?
That's the one with the engine in the middle.
Yeah.
It's behind you.
And it.
It's not a goddamn Corvette then.
No.
Oh,
Okay,
you're
Grandpa.
one of those people.
There you go. Continue shaking.
Wait, what does said person think about the mid-engine 911?
It's fucking awesome.
Well, I don't understand.
Wait, you mean
No, the
the
Corvette's awesome too.
You mean the Boxster with a pedigree? Yeah, okay, sure.
fancy Boxster?
The Boxster that went to finishing school.
Damn.
So is the engine mid or rear? Do we know yet?
In what? The Corvette?
The Corvette.
It's got to
The
be
The
mid.
Corvette is mid.
gotta be
It's
mid.
going
It
to be
is-
mid.
It is MR.
Yeah, no.
No one will make a rear engine car
nobody's
again.
nobody's
God,
dumb
no.
enough to put the engine behind the rear axle.
I mean, Porsche is the only person that's
No.
putting the cart before the horse for the last 60 years. So let's,
I drove one here.
obviously.
Yeah.
It's the one at the bottom of the street with all the NASA Utah shit on it.
Yep.
Weird.
Yeah. Who thought? Anywho, so check this out. The C8, there are a bunch of test mules driving around. There is pricing announced. They're saying that 60 to 70 grand is going to get you into a base model. Now, the base
Got a
model...
4-cylinder turbo.
No, actually. Although I would probably buy that. But
I mean, who wouldn't at this
In
point?
35 years.
it's a Chevy Bowtie like Esprit Killer at that point, as far as I'm concerned. But no, 60 to 70 grand gets you the base model, which has an updated version of the current LT1, the 6.2 liter Gen 5 V8. They're calling it the LT2, and is going to have around, if not slightly more than 500 horsepower to start. They are also currently engineering an overhead cam. They also didn't say if it was single or dual, but they are engineering an overhead cam twin turbo V8, which I have a feeling is going to be somewhat loosely based on the DPI Cadillac motor, the 5.5.
Blackwing
Yeah.
or whatever the fuck it's called.
Yeah,
Right, whatever they're
that's-
calling that particular
it's-
model. So that might be in like a Grand Sport or a Z06 or a higher.
It's going to be
1,000 horsepower. Or so.
They're saying probably going to be in the sevens.
the thing that they're aiming at, the soon-to-be retired Ford GT.
Right.
That's, you know.
So there's that. You get an LT2, which of course, Gen 5 V8. That's the I guess you want to say the third generation of the LS.
Sure.
It's the direct injected motor. Really strong, really awesome. Test mules have already been spotted in Michigan. They are aiming to release the vehicle summer, or they're going to be announcing the car sometime summer,
Yeah.
and then they're going to be putting it into production come December.
Yep. And,
Haven't we already seen it on the ring?
yeah, we have heavily camouflaged.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
running around.
Mm-hmm.
You actually saw around, I believe, Sebring, you saw the race motor in the chassis.
Oh.
So, because people heard the definitive noise of turbos. So,
So one nifty little thing to put into this, though, is there's a little button that has a Z on it
yeah.
that's on the steering wheel.
Is that a 350Z button?
Zebulon.
Get out.
You press the button and you hear a lot of trumpets.
Right, exactly. So it's not official, but there's a Z button on the left side of the steering wheel that rumor has it, is going to operate a lot like BMW's M mode.
Oh
Yeah.
my God.
It gives you all Z power.
Exactly.
The power.
Yep.
I
But
don't know if my eyes could roll back any further.
Yeah, right. So, I mean,
and
it is what it is. We'll see what that.
Do we need
that
buttons
does.
that really dictate how a car behaves? I mean, isn't that my foot, my hands, my...
Well, I mean, why do we need 2 keys for a Hellcat Challenger?
there are
to
2
pass
keys for a
emissions.
Hellcat Challenger?
yeah, you have to have the red key.
What?
You get it, Dave.
It's emissions.
It doesn't pass emissions on the red key.
So a button will overcome... why do they put the button there?
The button doesn't. It's going to have to be a key.
It's going to have to be a key.
It's gonna have to be a thing.
I hate modern cars. Have I announced that? It's so
No.
stupid.
Well, don't worry. We'll let you grind all your axes on the Thursday episode.
Right.
There you go. But so rumors that this car was going to be called the Zora might be wrong because they have spotted
Zelda.
exactly. They're going to call it the Princess. No, they have spotted
Zamboni?
Wait, it was a princess this whole time?
the prince. Yeah, Zelda's the Princess.
Sorry, I'm derailing.
I
Kidding.
know. It's
Mom,
all
I
right. We
wanna
could
be
go ahead
Zelda
and get
for
into
Christmas.
this.
Or Halloween.
Anyway, so God in heaven.
Wow.
So, even though they applied for the Zora copyright,
Sorry.
they have spotted test mules with Stingray badging inside the car. So
Better. Much
it's-
better.
So it's still probably going to be called a Stingray.
The Zora Stingray?
Stingray.
Wow.
Good
That's
God, man.
No, wait, he's got something
I'm
here.
sorry,
does.
Chevy,
everybody.
are you
I'm
listening?
in marketing.
Chevy.
okay. All
If
right.
it sucks, it's probably
Jeez.
marketing's fault.
Yeah, absolutely. It's either marketing or the bean counters.
Hurry.
Anyway. So,
Nobody knows what the Z is supposed to stand for. Zora is a possibility, but, I mean, you got to think Z06, ZR1,
Zinc.
Z51.
Oh, right.
Yeah, they're all
Yeah, those make more sense.
packages that you can get.
Zebra.
Zed.
Zack?
Oh,
Wow.
yeah, it's the Zack.
Nailed it.
Yep. Happy birthday.
Oh.
We gave you a
It
car.
was Chevy's
Oh.
gift.
Yep.
We'll name this car after you.
Well,
you.
there we go.
You're not getting one, but they named
Right.
it after you.
Right, no, don't be so absurd.
Good
Yeah.
job, Lord of the Boards.
Here we go.
Yes. Success.
And we've got 2 more in the news before we talk about the kind of light racing that we've got on the agenda.
That's okay. This is going to run long anyway.
It's all right. So last
Sorry.
year, do you know who was the largest exporter of vehicles from the U.S. by value?
Can I make 3 guesses and the first 2 don't count?
No.
Jaguar.
I was going to say
Nope.
Freightliner.
Nope.
Mitsubishi.
Nope.
Tesla.
God damn it.
BMW.
Wow.
Oh, wait, what? Yeah, because they have their plants.
They exported $8.4 billion worth of X model SUVs and coupes.
For that amount, they could have just bought Qualtrics.
They could have done a lot of things.
Wow, you're right.
So wait, hold on. Are there vehicles being produced in America that
Yes.
don't meet American safety standards to be shipped to other countries?
Probably.
The fuck?
And probably right-hand drive vehicles, too.
Yeah. Yeah, that's... There you go.
There it is.
Nailed it. Just got to get a few drinks in him, and he figures out the buttons.
I like it.
Yeah, I do too. This is interesting. We'll continue this experiment until
You know,
it becomes an
Zach-
intervention.
Can I just say that I'm happy that we can finally share a drink with you on the podcast? Legally.
Yes. Anyway,
Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm happy
yeah,
to be drinking on the podcast.
we're glad you are. This is the 5th consecutive year of BMW being the largest exporter by value.
Das Germans are taking over.
Das German started building plants in a lot of the southern states with the crooked governors. So, there you go.
Isn't it South Carolina? Yeah, South Carolina.
Yeah.
Built
So-
themselves a private little racetrack, too.
Good
Did
for
they?
them.
I didn't know that.
Nice little private racetrack and
Yeah.
water pad. And
All the fun stuff.
Oh, is that where they did the 5 Series drift video?
most likely.
Probably. They're in Germany. But anyway, sad news. The founder of June Auto has passed away at age 76, Junichi Tanaka.
Oh, no.
Yep. So, I mean, all of us JDM fanboys are we're clutching our hearts, bowing our heads.
You know, it's sad, but we've got to come to accept that these things happen.
Yep.
Now, June has done a lot of really good stuff for the
Yeah.
automotive
And
aftermarket.
apparently they also did that Prelude.
Yeah, the June
was-
Prelude was nuts.
That was a car Actually, I mean, I was super hyped about the Prelude back when it came out.
I remember
mean,
watching that thing in hot version.
Exactly.
Oh, the Toge. That was
Exactly. I particularly enjoyed that body style of Prelude.
The
I always,
4th gen Prelude.
Right. I always felt like those should have been rear-wheel drive.
Oh, yeah.
They have a very interesting... It's a very not Honda design, I feel like.
Yeah, the Prelude was always kind of the outlier.
Almost like the last Supra.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'll go with that.
Like a small one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. They're a great performer. They're still a bargain in the used car market. I mean,
practically free.
practically. Lend themselves well to swapping. But yeah, June did a whole bunch of stuff. They've messed with Supras. They've messed with Skylines. They've got Hondas. Obviously, they've done so many things.
Yeah, I mean, one of their big things was the stroker kit, so you could take a B16 and punch it out to 1.8 liters.
Right.
I always wanted
that's
the little Civic Type R with
yeah.
a June motor in it.
Yep. Exactly.
I was trying to figure out where I've heard June from.
That
before.
one right
June
there.
kit.
Yep. Exactly. Had the super cool late 90s splash tear livery down the side.
Oh,
That's
yeah.
radical.
250 horsepower. Car didn't even weigh 2,000 pounds. Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Look at those
Just-
skinny little Advan wheels.
Good
Right.
Lord. And, I loved that it was a staggered set. It was a reverse staggered set. It was like a 16 by 7 in the front and like a 15 by 6 in the back. You had like a 225 in the front, like a 195 in the rear. They did so much tire tuning on it. I loved it.
I mean,
they loved it.
They also had a 300ZX that went 262 miles an hour.
Indeed, you are right.
Yeah, I mean, it's like all of this crazy stuff, and a lot of the tuning culture that we have kind of sprouted from these crazy dudes in Japan.
Right.
So-
I don't know any of the details about the current crew behind June Auto, but they are still going to continue to make auto parts.
Yeah.
They are still going to continue in the industry, but unfortunately, the man is no longer.
Tanaka-san will no longer be leading.
Right. So,
Pour one
anywho,
out for him.
Yep. Rest in peace, good sir.
indeed.
All right. Now we got some racing to do.
Some quick racing, and that is brought to you by Steady Broke Clothing. Steady.broke on all the social medias, steadybroke.com. Check them out. They support us. You should support them. You can get some super cool, the Broke State University t-shirts.
Yep.
You get the Broke AF.
The Depresso T.
Depresso, I have one of those.
Yep.
Great stuff. Support Tommy. He's supported us. He's a longtime friend of ours. Also, when you pick up all of your stuff from him, before you check out, type in the coupon code box, CAMAUTO15, gets you 15% off your entire order. Just because you're broke doesn't mean you can't live your dreams. Steady Broke Clothing.
SteadyBroke.com, Steady.broke on all the social medias.
Boom.
Yes. Anyway, so we have two things. Remember those hypercar rules that are going to be going into effect for 2020 for the FIA and the ACO and all that stuff? The one where we're going to have replace the prototype cars with things that look like more road cars?
Yes.
Except, they wanted them to build basically a prototype and try to slap a road car body on it.
Right.
Well, remember how we said the manufacturers weren't on board with that because there's no way in hell they're going to be able to run a two-car team for 20 million euro?
Right.
Yeah. The FIA bowed. So we will,
Of course they did.
So we will be able to see our crazy-ass hypercar street fight.
Sick.
Yeah.
So is this like the P1 versus the LFA versus
I mean,
whatever?
so it's
Porsche wants to
probably
do?
going to be more like the Senna because
that level.
Yeah, I mean, like Senna versus the
The
LaFerrari,
the Dino, and
the Dino.
the Bugatti's new version.
Oh no, probably
Devo, not Dino.
It's something, but I mean, it's going to be all like the crazy ass hypercars because now the FIA said, "Oh yeah, you can just modify those and make it happen." So
Auto power roll cages.
there we go. Bolt in 4 points, baby. Rest in peace.
Well, knowing
To
McLaren,
be fair, these cars are all composite. You have to bolt in. They're all bolt in and glued in anyway.
Yeah,
well, which McLaren car didn't require a roll cage to race?
I don't know.
Because I thought there was a McLaren that didn't require a roll cage.
Sounds like the Volvo kind of.
Sounds like
Yeah.
1986 or something. I don't know. Way before rules.
Or
Yeah.
a bunch of Crown Vics, maybe.
Yeah.
Wow.
Anyway,
Wow, did it get dark in here?
Segue for
Wow,
next
that's
week.
that's really shady.
Anyway, Well, speaking of racing that actually has a rule book and people following it for the most part, IndyCar has begun down in St. Pete.
Oh, hey.
Yep. Joseph Newgarden took the first win of the year over Will Power, who is still a meme, and Scott Dixon, who defied death at Indy. Yep. Marcus Ericsson, the latest F1 driver to join the series, he finished 20th.
Ooh.
And the other Swedish rookie, Felix Rosenqvist, finished 4th. So, Felix was on a tear all damn weekend. So, there we go.
Beautiful.
How many cars hit the wall?
It was apparently ugly very early on. I was busy cooking with my girlfriend on Sunday, so I was getting live updates from Brandon Kuhn. Shout out to him for just spamming the group chat with that. I appreciated it. But, yeah, it was ugly early on, but you know what? Ended up being a good race. So, there we go. I would talk about the other racing at St. Pete, but it's really hard to find relevant results for what we're doing. So, thanks, SRO. Making it easy for me. God heaven.
Yeah, International Amateur Racing.
Yep. Everybody gets a trophy.
There, bud.
You get a trophy.
Thanks,
and
Oprah.
You get a trophy.
And you get a trophy.
And you get a trophy.
If you look under your race seats, everybody just got a Pontiac Aztec, too.
You're trying to be a middle-aged.
Wow. The Radwood crowd is going to love it. Anyway.
And only them.
Actually, technically, it would be the Litwood crowd.
Which we're, God damn it, Bradley, that is just a terrible thing.
But I love it so, because I also own vehicles that are
No,
part of Litwood.
But, like,
Whoa.
hold on.
Please explain Litwood. Real quick.
January 1st,
Stupid.
2000 to current.
So, except
Cars that are inexplicably lit. Yo, fam, AF.
And Radwood is
LMAO
99.
99. It was it
1980 to
80 to 99.
yeah. So
And
I
Litwood
personally
is
think-
2000 to current.
I personally think there should be a subcategory.
Of just the 90s.
Yes, but no. But there should be a 2000 to 2009 at Sickwood or Hellawood.
or something because we weren't saying lit in 2001. I was there.
wow.
Damn
I
it.
don't know. Hella kind of feels like the 90s.
Hella is
Because
like
I said it in high school, and I just dated myself.
I mean, I could see it like
Well,
Hollywood, but it's
Sorry.
Hellawood.
Hellawood.
90s is also almost bitchin' wood as well too.
All right, let's just bring this sucker.
And also,
forward.
I'm talking about an era that I was not born in, so
I could see the disdain in Matt's face right now.
Wah!
I,
Everything
no
Matt
comment.
owns would be Hellawood.
Yeah, I don't really. I think everything I own is early '90s. So
Yeah,
probably.
that would fall into Hellawood.
Right.
Hellawood.
That
Except
has
for
to
the
find
Z.
by. Oh yeah, true. 2000.
Litwood.
Is that lit?
Jerry,
Is that?
mind if we get back to the task at hand?
No.
I'm trying to
Sorry.
end this real
Oh,
quick.
yeah, right. So
Thank you.
we're going to
Okay, we'll just go home.
No.
No, we need you for one more.
Yes.
God damn it.
Anyway, thank you for joining us on episode 173. We will be back on Thursday with more Matt and Dave action.
Talking to the boys.
Yep, about the upcoming season, the trials and tribulations of running a NASA region, and all sorts of other things. And let's see, follow them on the various social medias. They are at NASA Utah. Follow us on the social medias. We are at Cam Automag.
We are everywhere
Yep.
at Cam Automag.
Yep.
Social.media/Cam Automag.
Yep. Find this podcast pretty much anywhere you find podcasts. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Google Play, so on and so forth. Yeah. I think that's pretty much it for right now. Patreon.com/CamAutomag, Cam Auto Swag, Steady Broke, all of that stuff. And there we go. So, for
Airware.
episode 173, I have been Mike.
My name's good.
I've been drunk, Zach.
Attaboy. Now, Matt, you say who you've been.
Yeah, Randy.
There you go.
I'm Randy.
Okay.
Hi, Randy.
All right.
Dave, who have you been?
I'm always Dave.
There we go.
He is
Perfect.
the Dave. That's why there's some confusion here.
Nailed it.
Smoke weed every day.
Good God.
This was fun.